What is going on, everybody? Part 2 of the build series for my car. As you guys saw last video, we pulled the motor out of the car. Definitely a lot of items that are going to get replaced or upgraded now with the build. And we've got most of the parts assembled here. Block is actually getting dropped off with the head over to Mike at Tech in West Palm Beach to assemble the long block. And we've got some of the parts that are going into the motor here with us. And I'll hand it off to...
What's going on? We're here with my buddy Joel. We're gonna be going over his build, just so you guys can take a look for yourselves with technically what goes inside a built block, obviously. So let's go. What are the details, Joel?
Yeah. So we'll start off on this end. We've got some hyper-tune valve covers. Not really necessary for building the block, but definitely just a cosmetic piece, something that we're upgrading. Here we've got 625 head studs. These are the top of the line studs. These don't stretch. And we are also mating that up with main studs for the crank. Very nice piece from PHR. This is their new one-piece billet crank trigger for the crank sensor. Really, really nice piece.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I didn't get it on mine, but
As you guys know, the stock ones are prone to failure. A lot of companies go ahead and they weld this piece.
Yeah, they weld the back plate because it comes apart, but this is a single piece. Very nice. Yeah. And this is obviously 36.
Yeah, this is off of the VVTi motor, which needs to be coupled with the VVTi crank sensor, so we're also upgrading that.
Part number there.
Yeah, the VVTi crank sensor is different from the non-VVTi. It's a little bit longer in length, so I can read the teeth on there. A couple of OEM belts that we're throwing together, new tensioner pulley. We move on to, we've got BC276 cams. We're going ahead and just refreshing. The motor had HKS 272 cams in there.
Those are stage 3 plus, right?
Yeah, these are 3 plus.
Same ones I have in my whip.
Yeah. A little bit more lift on these cams, just for a little bit more top end power. Just shifting the power really with cams. It's not gonna make any more power. Just gonna transition where the power comes on the rev range. These are
what's piston and rods combo.
Yeah. So we've got Carrillo rods, CP pistons. These are recycled off of a buddy's build. They've been inspected. There's no issues with them. The one thing that we are doing is that we're going ahead and we're upgrading these. We're doing the heavy duty piston pins. As you can see, these are substantially thicker than the ones that are in there right now. So that's definitely going to help when we're pushing a bit more boost than they're used to seeing through there. Move on. Here we've got, shout out to Real Street, beautiful product. As you can see, there's stickers all around. Gio's always been there to support us, the Supra community. Shout out to Zach, he's been very helpful with piecing things together for the build. Super Tech springs and retainers. Yep. We're going with the big boy, 115 pounds, dual springs. And we're doing the titanium retainers as well. These are good to rev to 9K plus. If we wanted to, not sure if my tuner will let me, but we'll find out more of that later. Brand new seals.
Keepers.
And the billet keepers from Ferrea. Want to make sure we upgrade everything that we can while we're in there. We're doing brand new guides, Ferrea valves. These are stock size. Just going with the upgraded materials for the valves while we're in there.
Bearings.
ACL bearings. Shout out to the Aussies. We've got crank, rod, and thrust. couple OEM seals that we're doing. Stock Toyota head gasket. I mean, these multi-layer gaskets, phenomenal. Also upgrading. This is the Titan version 2 ATI damper.
Yeah, very nice piece.
Yeah, beautiful piece.
Uses the stock belt, by the way. So.
Yeah, the version 2, which is the Titan design, you can use the stock Titan belt on it, which is phenomenal. So yeah, guys, normally, you know, you think of a build, you think throw a couple parts together, throw the rods, throw the pistons, you're good to go. But if you want to make some more power, you definitely want to invest in the main caps. You have to get the block line honed in order to make those work properly with your setup. Definitely increases the durability, and you don't get failure from the caps breaking. And yeah, this is what's going together with the motor. We are waiting currently on the oil pump, PHR modified oil pump. If anyone knows one for sale, I've got one on order, but you know, with the issues that are currently going on with COVID and shipping from Japan, I've been told that it could be up to 7 months worth of delays. So definitely don't want that holding the build back. If anyone knows of a modified oil pump, make sure to let us know, shoot us a message.
Yep.
Yeah, this is what's going together.
So yeah, this just a couple missed parts, bumper, parts of what is it, intake manifold?
Yeah, that's from the Hypertune.
Old, what is that, OCD?
Yeah, those are the OCD valve covers. They're already sold.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah, they sold what, like 20 minutes of posting them?
Yeah, not even.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's I want to shoot the block all dirty.
Yeah.
All right, so we took off the main caps to take the crank off, and these bearings actually look pretty decent. You know, for factory 2J over 900 horsepower. Yeah, this one. This is the middle where it starts wearing a little bit, but nothing
Catches
nothing serious, yeah. I always heard from Jay's videos when they start changing colors and stuff, and like serious grinding, it was getting good. These all look fine, or, you know, decent.
Yeah, even here on the block, you know, these bearings all look pretty healthy. I mean, 100,000 miles. This car made 925 on the stock block, stock pistons and rods. You know, everything looks perfectly healthy. It's incredible what these motors make. Toyota definitely over-engineered these things.
She should be nice and pretty when she comes back. That's why I wanna film it as dirty as possible. Usually, you know, they come back looking brand new again. So, yeah. All right, just wanted to share those nice bearings with you guys. Damn.
That grimy two-day.
Yeah, it looks brand new. Yep.
What a difference.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Mike at Tech, putting her together.
Yeah, looks like a whole different. You put the time bar and everything, tension? Yeah.
Yeah, it's all together.
That's it, man.
Cams are degreed already, ready to go.
Yeah, look at that. Marked everything. Nice. Very nice.
Now just you gotta put her together, start assembling everything, and just getting ready, waiting on the wiring harness and the body shop to finish painting everything. Got a couple more weeks, but she should be back in soon.
Very nice. What's going on? Welcome back. We're here with Mr. Joel in his crusty, grimy Supra. As you can see, we're cleaning out the engine bay, getting it ready to have it prepped for paint. Something that you guys might find pretty interesting that I get asked about is getting rid of all the ABS stuff. Mine was a non-turbo, so it had less sensors and cables and stuff, but I'm gonna try to walk, we'll try to walk through it as much as we can so we can get rid of all these cable loops here, because I believe we're gonna run it through here just like mine through the, what do you call this, bro?
The radiator support.
The radiator support, so we get rid of all the cables there, and they're not hidden. I mean, they're not exposed, and they're not showing with these ugly plastics that go here on both sides. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how to kind of get rid of most of those cables, and that's it. Just get rid of everything here and pressure clean it, and then off to paint she goes, and she comes back. So yeah, look at this nice little garage here. Can't even walk with all this
jam-packed with super parts.
All this stuff here: radiator, spray block, condenser, just AC, everything. It's a super life.
It's not for the weak-hearted.
Yeah, the brake booster's coming out too, right? You're gonna paint it?
Yeah.
You're gonna paint that. I don't know what color. Master's coming off. All these braided lines, fuel lines. But yeah, it looks pretty simple in pictures, but once you start tackling, it's a couple hours of work, man. It's a lot of stuff to take out. So yeah, she's getting in.
Yeah. Time to dive in.
All right. Behind the radiator or something. Just adding on.
Huh?
Just adding on.
Yeah, adding on to the bottom.
What's that? What's that going to do? Once we'll take it out, it's probably like a whole
This?
on the ground.
Oh, that's connected down there.
It's just a 10, right? Once we'll take it out. This bothers me. You should shave this off.
What? This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel like getting close any holes. Just shit off. Yeah, please. That's all it is.
Yeah.
He hasn't come.
That's from the horn. That's from the sensor here. I'm working all of that out. Oh, there's not much left here.
So you want to put it up?
Yeah.
You GoPro stand.
2J for the low price of $1,000. You can get this 2JZ GoPro stand. Oh shit!
You're right.
Yeah, some greasy sway bar. All right, let's do it. I need to connect the.
Check out this GoPro stand. That's right. 2J block GoPro stand.
Remember, you break home.
Steering brake?
Yeah. Just greasy.
Huh?
The booster and the.
I think it's a 10, bro.
It's a 10 to 12.
All right, guys. So right now we are removing the brake booster and the master. If anybody's done this, you know it's a pain in the ass. Get down there. You know, it's only 6 little nuts, but they're a pain in the ass to reach.
truly are. So once we get that out, that's gonna cover most of that over there. We're gonna be removing the fenders to get all the cables that need to be rerouted. And I'm gonna start peeling this stuff out so we can see what cables we need to get rid of for the whole ABS and traction control, because obviously the twin turbo Supras come with the extra stuff. So we'll figure out as we go. All right, so the first thing we're gonna get rid of, that's gonna make a huge difference in all these cables, is these two big white ones, which are obviously the factory alternator cables that come out of the fuse box straight to the alternator. Now, he had already gotten rid of these. They're cut here because we use a Mechman alternator, and it requires that you use a 4-gauge cable. So here's the ends of the fuse box, and they all go around that loom there, and the other end here, which I'm working to get rid of it first. So my next thing to do is here, it's open all this loom here and get rid of those first, and then we'll work our way into the ABS stuff. So by the time it's all said and done, you're literally gonna end with maybe like I want to say like 10 cables, you know, a couple small ones and like 2 big ones. That's it. Pretty simple, and they all fit through here. So
Fun.
I'm peeling off cables ready for 20 minutes. Pete. Oh, cheers. Going hot as hell.
Got to make sure to hydrate in this Florida heat.
Funny, it'll probably start raining in a second now. Crystal clear. Oh, there's rain. All right, pretty damn hot. So I'm gonna try to do as thoroughly as possible I could with this. So these big cables here, these big red ones, are all power to the ABS on the factory Supra turbo model. You see here is 3 cables and it feeds to 1, right? 1, because I know everybody's scared of cutting cables. Trace it back to the fuse box. This cable, make sure you cut the right one. It's this one over here under this 50 amp over here. And just cut it as close as you can. Watch. Sorry, it's hard to do this. One hand. Okay. That's cut. That's the power for the ABS. The fuse box. And here we go. So cables are getting shorter now. These are these big 3 red over here. Sorry if the angle's a little crazy. I don't want to drive anybody crazy looking at this video. So yeah, that's these 3 big ones over here, and then just follow the process for all of them. The ones obviously that go back over there. Guys, for anyone asking, on most of these old, I guess in any old car or Supra specifically, the guys that have ABS, check your ABS, because most of the time I can assure you it doesn't work. So one day you randomly think your ABS works, just slam on the brakes for me, and you know, if they lock up, you know they're not working. So instead of having all those, you know, lines that are back here and everything from the stock ABS, that's where we get rid of the ABS and just do the PHR kit, and it's a lot cleaner, a lot cleaner. I have personally had mine already for a couple months, almost a year already, and I feel no difference. I have to slam on the brake once, and it does lock up, but it's not a daily driver. So guys, for anyone that swears their ABS works, try them out, just in case, because you might be in for a surprise. A lot of the guys that I know, they think they work, but they don't work. So yeah, this is why we're getting rid of this, just in case anybody's saying, hey, you're being anal, you're going extra mile just to clean up some cables, and it's not that. It's just we're getting rid of a system that doesn't work anymore. It's 20-something years old, and this is a 94, so I'm having fun getting rid of all these old cables and all this crustiness. Look at that. That's just a little bit alternator cable. So yeah, we'll keep at it, and once it's all done and clear, I'll show you guys what it looks like. Well, 2 hours later, we finally got this brake booster out. You know, there's a bracket that holds this inside. That's a very pain in the ass to get to. Working on the master now. I tucked up all the fuel lines back there. Clearing it out, it's coming along. We're gonna take out the fenders now. Finish sorting out this wiring here, how it's gonna go. And that's it. We're gonna pressure clean and should be ready to go for paint. Right. Before I keep getting carried away, this is the harness that goes under the rail down here. This goes inside the car. Obviously I unplugged it. I'm taking out the cover down here now to see what cables are the ones that I have to get rid of. Let's see here. Okay, so this plug is the one that goes to the AC valve, the expansion valve. What is it? What's the valve? Is it expansion
The AC
valve?
switch, yeah.
Yeah. These three here are all for like the factory ABS pump and stuff. All of these three plugs all get eliminated. I believe they all go this way, so they'll be leading mostly back over here. So, just so everyone has an idea of what to get rid of. All right, so it's a little dark now, but so you can see we got everything cleaned up. We ran out the harness back over here with the fuse box, just backed up, so we can have the the body shop just work their way around it. We didn't get to pressure clean it because it's obviously got dark, but fenders are out. I have to take the side skirts out too. Let's see. So what's left, Joel? That's it. Just clean and paint, right?
Yeah, clean and paint pretty much. It's,
But yeah, look, that brake boost was a pain in the ass. Oh, you left the light on there.
oh yeah, that's what it is. It's down there.
So yeah, just engine bay here. You can see how many little parts and stuff, just crazy. So yeah, we're gonna push the car in, call it a night.
And tomorrow's another day.
Yep, and I'm gonna end this video here because it's probably gonna be pretty long by the time we got everything together. So this is it for part 2. Stick around for part 3, and we'll show the engine bay obviously, washed and painted, and then we'll drop the motor in. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.
Cheers.